Alright, so for my curriculum model project for Oregon Mid, I have the fitness ed model. So what is the fitness ed model? The fitness ed model is an approach to PE that has a heavy emphasis on physical activity and lifelong fitness habits. The model does this by teaching the valuable skills and knowledge that are necessary for achieving good fitness. These classes usually have personal fitness planning and goal setting. So in the next few slides, I'll pretty much break that down, the characteristics of it and what it looks like in different disciplines. So the characteristics of the fitness ed model, so it's student focused. It encourages personal growth with fitness and health through tracking and goal setting. So one of the big things in life that is very important is setting goals and achieving those goals and how to do that. Setting goals is very important in life, and it's something that the fitness ed model does well, is how to create goals and achieve them through making smart goals and having a laid out process to get to that goal. Second main characteristic of it is a lifelong focus on after class. Prepares students for activities that they can continue to do throughout their lives. A lot of students don't know a lot of activities to do after school is done to stay in shape. They don't know how to stay in shape. They don't know how to achieve their goal, and this class will pretty much equip them with good activities that they can carry on, how to do those activities, and the benefits of those activities as well. One of the goals of it is create interest in it so that the students enjoy it, and because as time goes on, students have a higher chance of consistently doing those activities if they enjoy it rather than if they didn't enjoy it. Another big characteristic of it is technology usage. Classes with fitness ed model use fitness apps, speedometers, and heart rate monitors to track progress. So we did this in one of our classes at MLC, and with pedometers, heart rate monitors, where we do certain workouts and it tracks our heart rate, the calories we're burning, and all that type of stuff. Pretty much the energy outage and what we're getting out of each workout, depending on the workout. That type of information is important for kids to know about. It's important for them to know how many calories they're burning and everything. And it's also important for them to know that there is technology out there that they can use after class to help them to track their progress, track their workouts, and through that tracking they can reach those goals, which is one of the earlier characteristics that I talked about earlier. One of the other big characteristics is its skill development focus. So it emphasizes growth of strength training, flexibility, and cardiovascular fitness. This all depends on the unit and the goal that the teacher has for the students. The growth that the students have through strength training, flexibility, cardiovascular, respiratory, all those different types of areas of fitness. That growth is pretty much taught with the content in the class aligned with the goal tracking and how to get to that goal, whether it's achieving a certain PR for example, for strength, a PR, or a certain weight for squatting or bench or deadlift or something, or for flexibility. I know some schools have a machine where they have makes you you touch your toes, and it pretty much tells you how flexible you are and what percentile you are at. And then cardiovascular fitness as well. It tracks with technology usage with the heart rate. Cardiovascular, you can track your heart rate, and that can also be strengthened and made healthier as well through different exercises and just continued use in those exercises. So those are some main characteristics of the fitness ed model. So examples of activities within the fitness ed model: you got yoga, dance, circuit training, fitness games, basic resistance exercises, weightlifting, aerobics, and outdoor fitness activities. There's a bunch more examples of activities that you could do within the fitness ed model, but those are some main ones that I chose. And also, the activities depends also on the age range of the students. So you would have a different activities chosen for you'd have different activities chosen for elementary school kids compared to activities that you would have for high school kids. It all depends on the class as well. If it's like a body shop class with the fitness ed model, the activities that you're going to do for that class are much different than if you had like a Heart Smart class, or if you had just a basic weight training class for maybe middle school kids. It all depends on the age of the students that you're talking or you're teaching, and it also depends on the specific unit that you want to teach as well. So those are some examples of activities that you can do within the fitness ed model. So the benefits of the fitness ed model, I know I talked about earlier in the characteristics slide about benefits of goal setting and type of stuff. Some other benefits of it: encourages lifelong active and healthy lifestyle, which is also what I mentioned earlier. It teaches kids how to be healthy and gives them exercises. And if you interweave information on the benefits of what you would get out of it, what the students would get out of it if they consistently did those exercises, I feel like that would be very motivational for them, because everyone wants to live a healthier life, full of energy, and just people want to be healthy, and this encourages them to have a healthy lifestyle. It also builds confidence and self-discipline. So this kind of goes back to the goal setting aspect that I was talking about earlier. Once you reach a goal that you set for yourself, you feel awesome, and you feel like you just achieved something. Like it's very satisfying, and that confidence that you get from accomplishing that goal kind of builds on to confidence into what's the next goal, what's the next thing that I want to reach, just to better myself. And when the students reach these goals and their strength or flexibility goes up, that's and they see the differences, whether how they feel or how they look or how they perform, they realize that this type of work that they're doing is very beneficial and it's working. So it's motivational for them to keep doing what they're doing, and so that they can just keep their progress going and get more benefits in the future. And also self-discipline, also part of that bullet point. Sometimes the activities aren't the best, or I shouldn't say the best. They're not always super fun, but if you're doing it, regardless of if you like it or not, on a day-to-day basis, when the classes are occurring, doing that, whether you feel like you want to do it or not, builds self-discipline, and that self-discipline that you built for yourself throughout this class can also be applied to different areas of your life, whether it's your work life, your work ethic in other classes, relationship stuff, and a bunch of different areas. It also promotes mental and physical health. So with the physical health, you have the increased strength, flexibility, and all that type of that good stuff. And then also for mental health as well, it's been scientifically proven that if you are consistently involved in exercises, the chances of you having mental issues and anxiety go down. You are much more prone to dealing with those mental issues if they arise. You're more prone to battling those in a healthy way if they pop up, and your mood just comes up, and your mood goes up. Your focus also goes up as well. So, and that focus can obviously be applied to different areas of life as well. So that's another major benefit of the fitness model that they teach. Anybody can participate. Obviously, everyone's fitness is all is all different. Their fitness levels are everywhere, but wherever they are at, we can have certain exercises that they can do at whatever stage they're at. For example, if someone is far in their fitness journey, we can give them tougher exercises with a tougher goal, tougher plan, tougher workouts. That'll push them more. But if you have somebody, for example, who has never had fitness before, or has never really been in a consistent activity program, their fitness levels are going to be down. So having certain fitness activities that apply to them, super basic ones that kind of give them that basic motor development, would be necessary for them. And because we don't want to give them really tough exercises that would make them easily fail or lack motivation, since they will probably fail that. You want to give them something easy that they can achieve easily and get that confidence from achieving that. And one of the big things is we want to have them enjoy it so they can keep doing it after class is done. So yeah, anybody can participate. It also focuses on individual progress rather than competition between peers. So everyone has their own goal, like I said. Everyone has their own is in their own fitness journey. So you're pretty much competing against yourself. You're competing against the thought of whether or not you can reach this goal or not. That you set down, the goal that you set ahead of you. So you're not really competing like if you were in a sport or like basketball or something like that, where you have to guard somebody and the goal is to win the game. That's not really what it is for this one. The goal is to reach your goal, your SMART goal, and just to better yourself and improve your overall health. So that progress can be very motivating and appealing to many students. Students understand how to build a fitness plan to better themselves, kind of what I talked about earlier. We help them build SMART goals and how to achieve them. Improve focus and performance in other school subjects. That's kind of what I talked about earlier as well with the mental health one. It's been scientifically proven that your focus goes up once you're healthy, and that's a big benefit for being involved in that. So there are some limitations and drawbacks to the fitness ed model. It requires certain specialized equipment that may not be accessible for some schools. For example, if you want to have a strength training unit where you want your students to reach their goal, sometimes you can have basic exercises like push-ups and sit-ups and all that type of stuff that are body weight, and you don't need equipment for that stuff. But for like a body shop class with the fitness ed model, for example, you need weights, and you need platforms and barbells and all that type of stuff. And not all schools have they don't have access to that or the funding for that, so that can be one drawback. Students are sometimes not willing to engage and participate in order to succeed. Doing fitness and doing certain egregious activities or just activities in general can, students do not want to do that sometimes. But as a PE teacher, you almost gotta persuade them and really motivate them to do it. And it feels like as time goes on, that's a tougher thing to do with the amount of kids not willing to participate. So we want to get them to participate, but if they're not, then they're not getting anything out of this fitness ed model. Assessing can also sometimes be tough as well. So you can assess on their growth, their work ethic, their participation, whether they reach their goal or not. It all depends. But that's, assessing that is, kind of tough, and that's assessing PE in general can sometimes be tough. So yeah. All right, so the psychomotor domain within the fitness ed model, students develop understanding on how to develop specific exercises effectively, efficiently, and safely. You don't want the students to be doing the exercises wrong, because that can risk injury. It can also make them not, if you want to teach them the right exercises, this is the best way to do it and the safe way to do it, so that they can grow easily and be healthy to keep doing that activity. Um, students' bodies improve with strength, endurance, flexibility, coordination, motor skills, and technique. Um, those are some of the basic other benefits that comes out of this fitness model as well. The cognitive domain within fitness ed, students acquire fitness knowledge and knowledge of the health benefits that come with it. So you can teach them the benefits of it, of the exercises, and you can also show them how to do it and have them execute that plan. So it's kind of like a psychomotor and cognitive combination kind of. Students understand how to create, plan, and track their progress throughout their personal fitness plans. I've talked about this a lot recently in this video about setting goals, setting SMART goals, and achieving them. And a lot of kids don't know how to do that, so teaching them is very important. That's what they do in this model. Students also understand the different types of exercises and activities. Coming in, especially for the younger students in elementary school, they may not know the exercises, how to do them right, and this is how we would teach them. The effective domain within fitness ed, it encourages students to acquire a positive attitude towards improving their overall health. If students have a negative attitude or negative connotation towards fitness or physical activity, I guarantee you they're not going to be involved in it after class is done, and they're not going to want to participate during class as well. And that will eventually, in the future, lead to an unhealthy lifestyle. And we don't want our students to be going through that. We want them to be going through the best case scenario, and we want what's best for them. So that's a big one. It also teaches great lessons that can be applied to many other areas of life. I talked about these before as well. Self-discipline, motivation, responsibility, self-confidence, and work ethic. So those are some things that comes out of the effective domain. And then you have your standards. Standard for the Minnesota Standards, Standard 3, for both grades 6 to 8 and grades 9 to 12. Both standards talk about knowledge and skills to achieve and maintain a healthy, health-enhanced level of fitness, activity, and fitness. So we just want our students to be to know how to do exercises and to know the benefits and what they'll get in their health from doing this fitness ed model correctly. And that's it. Thank you.